Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. Whop, let's get to the news. Right, lads, here's the latest wee bit of chatter floating room Garvin way. And it's one that could well shake up the front line at Ibrox in a big way. Word on the street is that BOJAN Miovski, the North Macedonian sharpshooter from Aberdeen, is all set to swap Pittodrie for the bright lights of Glasgow and sign on a dotted line for Rangers. Aye, you heard that right. A 2-year deal is allegedly all but wrapped up, and it's got a fair number of folk buzzing about what this means for the Gers' attacking plans. Now nothing's been made official yet, so don't go printing the shirts just now. But where there's smoke, there's often fire. And let me tell you, this particular rumor's got plenty of smoke curling out from every corner of Scottish football. Rangers have been looking for that clinical edge, that bit of bite in the box that turns draws into wins, and many believe Miovski might just be the man to deliver exactly that. He's no stranger to bagging goals in the Premiership. And if this one pans out, it could be one of the smarter bits of business we've seen this summer. Now let's take a moment and talk about what BOJAN Miovski brings to the table. This lad's nae your flashy flair first type. He's a proper striker, the kind of number 9 that thrives off positioning, movement, and instinct. Over the past couple of seasons at Aberdeen, he's quietly, or maybe not so quietly depending on who you ask, been one of the most reliable goal-getters in the league. He's no just scoring for fun. He's scoring with consistency. And that's the key thing Rangers have been lacking in certain stretches last season. Miovski's got that predator's instinct, always sniffing out a loose ball, always 2 steps ahead of the defenders. And let's not forget his work ethic. The boy doesn't switch off pressing, high tracking, back when needed, and always looking to bring others into play. If the Gers are serious about reclaiming the title from Celtic and making waves in Europe, this is exactly the sort of player you need in your arsenal. Someone who can stick the ball in the net when it really matters. What's really got tongues wagging is the timing of this potential deal. With preseason in full swing, and Michael Bill, or whoever ends up leading the line next, keen to stamp his authority early, bringing in a proven scorer like Miovski would be a real statement. And make no mistake, Rangers need that kind. Oh, message right now. After a season of missed opportunities and inconsistent form, the fans are desperate for fresh energy up front. Alfredo Morelos is long gone, and while the likes of Desers and Danilo have shown flashes, none have truly made the number 9 jersey their aim. Miovski, in contrast, walks into Ibrox with goals in his boots and a point to prove. He's hungry when that hunger's infectious. If the backroom team have managed to pull this off quietly behind the scenes, then fair play to them. It shows a bit of savvy and a bit of skill, the kind that turns a good squad into a title-chasing machine. But of course, every transfer comes with its risks, doesn't it? And the Miovski move, if it happens, will raise a few eyebrows for sure. Some will point to the jump in pressure. Playing for Aberdeen and playing for Rangers are 2 entirely different beasts. At Pittodrie, yeah, get a bad game or 2 and folk might grumble, but life goes on. At Ibrox, one missed sitter and it's front page news. Can Miovski handle that level of scrutiny? Can he thrive in the white-hot spotlight that comes with pulling on that famous blue jersey? These are the questions being whispered through the pubs and podcasts alike. But let's not forget, he's already shown he can score against the big boys. He's got goals against Celtic. He's done it at Hampton. He's no stranger to the pressure moments. That bodes well. Still, the step up is massive, and not every lad is cut out for it. If the deal goes through, the next few months will be a true test of character and composure for the Macedonian talisman. Money-wise, this potential deal is also turning heads. Rumors suggest it's nae a bank breaker, which in itself is a wee miracle these days. Reports are hinting at a modest fee, especially considering Aberdeen's usual stubbornness when it comes to selling to domestic rivals. So how did Rangers manage to negotiate this one under the radar? Some reckon there's been a bit of groundwork laid for months now. Others believe Miovski's been keen on the move for a while, and perhaps Aberdeen, realizing they might lose him on a free next summer, decided to cash in while they could. Either way, it sounds like a tidy bit of business for Rangers. And if Miovski starts banging them in from the get-go, this might go down as one of the best pound-for-pound deals of the Bill or post-Bill era. A low-risk, high-reward punt that could seriously reshape the pecking order up top. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details. About your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. There's also the matter of squad balance to consider, right? Rangers have been linking themselves with all sorts of attackers this summer. Some flashy, some unknown, some expensive projects from abroad. But this potential move for Miovski signals something else. It's calculated, it's focused. It suggests the club's no just throwing darts at a board and hoping for the best. They're building a team with Scottish football in mind. Lads who know the league, who've scored in it, who've taken the hits and kept going. That matters. Miovski won't need time to adapt or adjust. He already knows the pitches, the defenses, the referees, the travel, that kind. Familiarity gives you an edge, especially in those grinding away days at Livingston or St. Mirren, where titles can be won or lost. He's ready-made, plug and play. And if Rangers are clever, they'll build a front line that blends that homegrown savvy with a bit of international flair. Of course, the Aberdeen fans will be too chuffed with this, and Miovski's been their talisman. They're match winner, the face of their attack, and the idea of losing him, to Rangers no less, will sting. We've seen this before, haven't we, Ryan Jack Scott Wright? Players making that well-trodden path south from the Granite City to the blue half of Glasgow, and every time it sparks the same debates, loyalty, ambition, rivalry. But the truth is football is a business now more than ever. Miovski's a professional, and if he sees his best years being spent chasing silverware playing in Europe and hearing 5,000 roaring his name instead of 15,000, who can blame him? The reaction in the Northeast is bound to be fiery, maybe even bitter, but that's part and parcel of the game. Miovski's got to look out for his own journey. And if Rangers are offering the next big step, maybe it's simply time. And what about Europe? That's where this move really gets interesting. Rangers have ambitions, not just domestically, but on the continental stage. Whether it's the Europa League or the dream of making the Champions League group stages, again, they need a striker who can deliver on those Thursday or Tuesday nights. Miovski might not be a household name across Europe just yet, but he's got that aura. That calm clinical quality that tends to translate well regardless of the opponent. He's no afraid of big occasions. He thrives on pressure. Imagine him linking up with the likes of Cantwell and Lawrence in those fast breaks, or poaching a goal against some top La Liga or Bundesliga outfit. That's the vision here, Rangers. Need depth, experience, and composure up front, and Miovski could provide that. And more. He may just be the surprise package in a European run if things fall into place. Let's not forget the tactical element either. Miovski offers a different dimension. He's no just a battering ram or a fox in the box. He's clever with his movement, knows when to drift wide, when to hold the line, and when to attack the space. That opens up a whole new playbook for Rangers tactically. Whether they go 42-3-1, 4-4-2, or even flirt with a 3-5-2, Miovski can slot in and adapt. He gives them flexibility, and in modern football, that's priceless. He's also the kind of player who brings others into the game. Not just about scoring himself, but about creating lanes and dragging defenders out of position. That could do wonders for players like Matondo or McCausland. The ripple effect of this signing could stretch well beyond the score sheet. It's about rhythm, cohesion, structure, and BOJAN Miovski might just be the glue that brings it all together. Now look until the club drops the official unveiling video with the scarf above the head and the classic "We are the people" caption. This is still just a rumor, right? But all signs are pointing toward this being very real, very close. And very clever. Rangers look like they've learned from past missteps and are going about their business with a bit more cunning this time around. If Miovski does sign, and it's a 2-year deal, as suggested, it shows both commitment and urgency. Not just a long-term gamble, but a player brought in to make an instant impact. We'll be keeping an eye out for that official confirmation, but until then, let's enjoy the buzz, the speculation, and the excitement of what could be one of the signings of the window. BOJAN Miovski to Rangers. It's nay done till it's done, but oh boy, it's getting mighty close. Greetings fans, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC, and don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.